Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, LSP. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there was a great castle, and around it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. So, I first of all want to say that I owe everybody, and I mean everyone, an extreme debt of an apology for not getting back to this game. For a good reason, though, because I did upgrade capture materials and other kinds of equipment, but I decided to, like, say, hey, here is a good way to make it up to you, and a bit of a major advancement is this. This will be 100%. I will be getting absolutely everything in the game. The only thing that I won't be doing is every single chest, because there have been some debates going around and saying that must count as 100%, but again, that's not really the case because they don't include collectibles, because rupees do reoccur in certain items as well, such as bombs and all, like, arrows and good stuff. But, hey, if I do see chests, I will open every single one that I can possibly come across. I'll do my best. I'll say that. But, with that being said, let's get back to this game for realsies this time. When you see a girl grab your horse, it's probably not the best thing that's going to happen. Had to bring that up, sorry. Hey, LSP, you there? Yeah, wake me up in the middle of my evening nap. Would you? Hey, you mind help me herd them goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Yeah, and of course I agree to every single thing that I'm requested to do, but why not? I named my horse Sir Glute. If you have a problem with it, I don't really care. Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways. So we're here with nothing at all. This is the beginning. And before I continue on with anything at all, I want to say that this version of the game is mirrored. It is mirrored, and it comes with a nice little fairy. But I want to say, unfortunately, I'll be turning this off because it is uncomfortable for me. The way that I'm sitting. But, anyway. Yes, it does give you a nice pointer, and unlike other Zelda games like Skyward Sword and all, they actually don't give you a fairy, such as Navi or Tail from Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. But for here, I will be turning this off. I'm really sorry, but it's for the best. Anywho, let's move on. Come on now, hurry up and bring all Sir Glute with you. You look like Hank Hill, man. Except without the glasses. Actually, a buddy of mine actually did get me back into watching King of the Hill, which is kind of funny. Because one episode I do clearly remember is when Hank was like teaching Billy about fishing. He's like, son, I gotta say, the thing about fishing isn't catching the fish. It's about sitting in the boat for 5 hours doing absolutely nothing. And when God smiles down on you, it's when you finally hook it. You don't have to worry about taxes or nothing. All you gotta do is just sit back and just hope for the best sometimes. Yeah. I gotta say, my Western accent and my country accent, well, really, they're kind of both. But, I've been putting them to the use lately. I'll say that. But, oh, hi, LSP. I watched Sir Glute for you. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. The fact that you grabbed my horse without asking kind of says a lot. But, anyway. Not going to make a big fuss about it, but all I'll say is when you actually talk to her, she'll say, Sir Glute is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Sir Glute? Did I just assume opponent's buttocks? Anyways, not going to really do anything about that, really, but as usual, I don't want to talk to you again. Anyway. Of all Zelda games where you have a horse, like Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time, yes, the song has remained the same. It goes like this. Lovely, lovely. Anyway, the mechanics of Epona, you can actually do a 180 with her if you actually tilt down on the joystick. And you can actually get her to joist or joust like that to get her to go faster, which is nice. That's said and done. Let's get her back to the village and get her to do some work. Some good old work. Like every taxpayer should be doing work. Anyway. Get back to the village and see what is going on. Which is nice, because we get to go and intrude with a horse. Sorry. And Ordon Village is here. I gotta say, this place during the sunset looks extravagant. Extravagant. The visual effects. The visuals, the sounds. You know, all the sounds. The sounds are coming back. The voices are coming back. Anyway, let's actually back up some, because... Can I back up some? It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it at all. I want to talk to these characters, because I feel like it's the best thing to do. Okay, fine. Don't talk to him. Freaking get off the horse first. Jesus. Oh, if it isn't young LSP. Are you going to close down the ranch for the day? I just closed the shop myself. I'm sure you know all about the mischievous monkeys that have been coming into the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. I better lock up tight here. I couldn't say to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that good-for-nothing husband to do anything right. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey? Well, no. No, I can't. I just want to point out, look how, like, miserable this guy looks. Like, look at this man. It's just so awful to be him. So sorry to say. My apologies. Oh, what do we have here? Snug young swordsman, what do you say? What do you say we talk to you? Huh? Great timing, LSP. There's something that I forgot to tell you. My son, Colin, is making a fishing rod so the two of you can play together. He should finish it today, so you should come get it at the house tomorrow. I will keep note of that. And you have the audacity to tell me that right in front of him? Wow. Okay, I'll come and get it, if you insist. And this prego woman, I gotta say, I feel bad for her, because you have to go and get her baby cradle, which is, like, kind of crazy, but still. And welcome to the mayor of Ordon Village, which is awesome. His name is Bo. You will come across him quite a few times. Just be aware. He's gonna teach you something very useful later on. But if we actually head up here, we have to do something. A nice chore, per se. Yes, we will be herding goats in this game. 2 times. You'll find out the reason why the second time. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, LSP. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They don't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Shark Glute? Freaking herd him in the barn real quick. We ain't got much time, so anything you can do for me? Yes. Because I agree to everything that I say. Because I am an incredible taxpayer. I'm sorry, but I have to keep bringing that up. That's like a running joke that a friend and I made up, like, just recently, which is kind of funny. But still. Anyway. About these goats, you want to stay on the side of them, because hitting them on, like, straight head on, will actually divert them off track, which is something that you don't want. So, be careful. Just be careful. Anyway. Kind of go back and forth. It does... I'm doing, like, this weird tackering movement, which is, like, kind of dumbish, but still, it's for the best if you actually want to get these guys in the barn faster. But, there you go. You see, this is what I mean. Like, I'm just angling them in a way where it's just better for me. Everybody go in, please. I got a chunk of those then, Jesus. And this last goat is like trying to be he's just trying to be a dick. Trying to be a dick by like staying outside of the barn like that, and I'm just not gonna let it slide. Because I'm an incredible taxpayer for the tax company. I'll stop. But he's actually giving us a day off tomorrow, which is nice, but still. And yes, he actually does get fences set up for you, which is nice, because in all of Zelda history, when Epona comes about in the game, or Sir Loot, like me, you actually happen to jump fences. You don't jump fences in this game like you do in Ocarina of Time, where Epona like leaps across the Gerudo Desert fence, which is like so far out of the way, it's just ridiculous. So, yeah, I wish I could jump fences like that in Twilight Princess, but it just doesn't work that way. So let's save here and continue. To save your progress during your game, press the plus sign. Then choose the save option in the bottom left corner of the collection screen. Noted. And the sun comes up, because why not? Because why not? I can give that a shot. Yeah, I'm not going to sound like Owen Wilson in this video. I'm not going to sound like him. I'm sorry, but these guys are going to wake us up obnoxiously, unfortunately. And the one thing that I love about Twilight Princess is that they give you the satisfaction of looking out of your own window, which is lovely. Left. I'm dyslexic, Jesus! Left, right, up, down, left, right, up, center. Yeah, it's pretty cool, the dynamics and perspectives. But notice, this is Link's house, yes. But one question that I have, where the hell does he sleep? Literally, where is his bed? Do you sleep on the floor? Do you sleep on that kitchen table? Do you sleep in that fireplace? Do you sleep in the basement? Oh, as a matter of fact, I forgot to mention the basement. You actually cannot go back. Well, you can go down there, but there's a collectible. Well, not a collectible, but a chest, per se, that you can get from there. But you actually cannot get it without a special item called the lantern, which is what you can see in the dark with. Obviously. Anyway, not going to come back for that until later, but still. Anyway, jump down here and see what these guys have to say. LSP, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. I wonder how powerful it is. I need it. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so bad, just bite at my parents' shop. Are you shaking a rupees in my hand? I can't afford that fucking thing. Come on, Beth, can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know how to get in trouble for that. If you two want it, just save up your allowances or something. You know, I can really see these guys like investing in real estate at some point. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. Like, if you cannot save up a single penny, like, come on. Just come on. I feel bad. Maybe the rupee currency in Ordon is probably not as generous as it should be, but still. Here, Willis P, try talking to me. From there with A while Z targeting. Hey there you go. Over here. Yeah, your voice carries well as usual. Being teach my little tax head no distance from person A while holding Z. So this might climb up those vines there, Willis P. Yeah. But before I do that, I actually do want to gather rupees. Because I'm going to be spending a lot of rupees in this run, or in this game. A lot of rupees. Specifically in Castle Town, which is where you'll be spending a ton. And I mean a ton. Like, up in the 3,000s. But don't put the frickin' pumpkin down. I want to waste food, though, because I get money I get paid for it. Yeah, you actually get paid for throwing pumpkins at a wall. Which is just nuts. There you are. And that cat is what we're going to lure back into the shop, because the shop is not open currently at the moment. And I'll even show it right now. But before we actually do that, I want to show what the shop looks like without the cat inside. This is the shop in Ordon Village. But if you go inside without the cat, you will see that, yeah, the music in here is just great. Oh my, it's young LSP. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding, but then he went out and had him return. I'm so fraught with worry for him, I'm exhausted myself. Oh, you'll come around, or your cat will come around, per se. Anyway, don't worry your freaking head off, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so, next thing you want to do is to get rupees, yes. I actually did go into that shop because I actually do want to respawn these pumpkins here, which is something that I do want to do, because you get more rupees from it. Because I don't want to have to, like, go back into, like, the next loading zone twice to have these respawn. Because with how bad I need rupees in this game, it's just unfathomable sometimes. But still, go over here and throw these pumpkins at the ground, per se. Like that. And yes, every time that you come across a blue or yellow rupee, or I think red too, you get prompted the first time that you pick one up after turning on the game. So, it's just the way it is. Just the way Zelda is normally meant to be, I guess. They have to, like, remind you specifically what a rupee is, which I think is kind of sad still, but anyway. I'm not going to dwell too much on that because I just don't think that it should be that pertinent, but still, it's just not something that you want to hear every day. Get these pumpkins over here and get some good old moolah, because, wow, it literally slipped from under my feet and I still got it, which is lovely. Jesus. Anyway. Head back over here, and I did want to show something. When you climb up these vines, there's two sets of bird grass, which is right here, and if you blow this bird whistle, watch what happens. It's a nice song, but it's not a cutscene that you actually want to keep watching. So you can skip it after this time, but I'm just gonna show it for the first time because why not? And come across here, and I want to knock down this beehive really quick. So yay for that. And at the top of that tree vine or something that you can climb, you can get some more rupees, which is lovely. And there is a second patch of bird grass, and what I want to do here is skip that cutscene because you already saw it the first time. There is a monkey over there, and I want to snatch that baby's cradle back away from the monkey because we can give it to the Prego woman. Because why not? Yes. Because why not? Because I can give that a shot. Because why not? I can give that a shot. I'm quoting Owen Wilson. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm getting carried away, but you want to bring this woman her baby's cradle? I've been looking for that cradle. I made it when my first child was born, and I've cherished it all these years. Did you know all this somehow? Did you find it and bring it back to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there is something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come back with me to my house? I don't like where this is going. I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not even going to go there, but still. Bring the cradle over here and go through this text, which is nice. You got the fishing rod that Colin made for you, which is nice. It looks pretty good, and doobity-doo. Another word I'm going to be saying in this series is called doogie boogie. I don't know why I'm saying noogie boogie, but still. I want to climb back up this that tree, which is where I knocked down the beehive from, which is lovely. And then I'm going to get something. I want to get 30 rupees, perhaps, and which is the amount of rupees that you need to fit the slingshot. And doobity-doo. I will say, again, this, I don't know if I said it the first time, but this version of the game is mirrored. So, whatever you play in the GameCube version or the HD version, excluding Hero Mode, will be the same alignment. It won't be mirrored like this version is. But I will say, if you play the HD version and you happen to be playing Hero Mode, it will be mirrored just like this version is. So, just keep that in mind. Let's get that yellow rupee, which is lovely. And jump back down these vines. Yeah, I literally did that. I didn't even fall all the way down for the sake of taking damage, which is, like, lovely. Anyway, you head back over here, since we have the fishing rod. And the B button. Yes, you can actually use this to equip things. Set it there. You can also use the directional pad, which is the top right of the screen, which is lovely. So, you actually have 2 ways to equip things in Twilight Princess, which is great. Boy, why am I burping so much? Anyway, a fish journal is one thing that I forgot to mention. I will be getting every single fish, such as the green gill, the Ornamental catfish, the Hylian bass, the Hylian pike, the loach, and the reek fish. So, you catch this one for the first time, you get to keep it in your fish journal, which is something that I'm going to show right now. Right here. And that is 1 out of the 5 fish that I'm going to catch in this game. And keep. And you catch it the first time, you keep it, and you catch another one, the cat grabs it and goes back to the shops. And goes back to the shop and flags it. Which is great. Meow. And speaking of cats, you're going to come across a lot later on in this game. A lot of cats. 20, perhaps. Sorry, had to bring that up. And you go back over here, and you want to go back to the shop, which is where the cat just ran into. So, be mindful of that. And the thing about Twilight Princess is that you want to stock up on rupees a lot. There are some farming methods that I'm going to show you later on, but not right now because it's too early. Way far too early. And the music changed. Great. And the cat's back. And what she's going to let you do now is, as long as you... Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention the milk. I want to say that Link in this game reminds me so much of Alex from A Clockwork Orange with the milk and everything. The way that he's dressed too, which is just hilarious. But still, you know what? I don't know why I brought that up, but you talk to her and she actually lets you buy things. Specifically, I just want the slingshot because I have the money. And there you go. 50 pellets, and we'll be getting 2 items in a row, or 2 weapons in a row. We got the slingshot, and we will be getting... Can you name another one that we're going to use? Can you name another one that we're going to use? I didn't think so, so we're just going to let time take its course. Because why not? I could give that a shot. For the tax companies. I don't know why I'm overusing that joke, but I don't know. But the one thing that I want to mention is that Russell reappears quite a few times. And what's lovely is that you can actually test out your slingshot for the first time. The second that you get it. Kill that spider right there, and climb the ladder. Did I just say ladder? Like it's with 2 T's instead of 2 D's? I'm not really gonna lie, I took 2 D's when I freaking was editing last time. 2-dimensional. Where did you think I was going with that? Where did you possibly think that I was going with that joke? I mean, come on. You got the wooden sword, it was returned to you fully repaired, so it's easy to use. Just swing your weirboat, because I'm a taxpayer. I said I was going to stop using that joke, but apparently I'm going right back to it. But still. We will be running into the lantern shortly, which is nice. So now we have 2 weapons. I gotta say, we are like God now. We can basically chop anything in half. And you want to show these guys how to use both a slingshot and a sword, which is, I guess, lovely. And look at the targets. They're just beautiful, are they not? Preparations complete. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit these targets and those scarecrows. I can't believe you 2 brats are so obsessed about this. It just shows what little boys you both still are. These 2 will never let it go, LSP. Just show them. First, you use the joystick and the aim of the target. Yep. And with the nice butt shot, Link. Jesus, peasing. Anyway, you want to shoot every single target that you see here. Life is better this way. The more that you don't miss, which is lovely, just keep shooting, and doobity-doo. If you lock on with Z, then you have to aim with the cursor at all. I didn't aim with the cursor because I had scarecrows that I had to target onto. I couldn't target on with the targets that are in the trees with Z, but still. Heck yeah, that reminds me. I said heck. You gotta teach us how to use a sword, too. Seriously, lately those monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. He just has to use a sword. No. Alright, fine. Yes, you actually do hear some voice acting in this game. They actually say words. Alright, first off, we want to see that move. The slice. You just swing that weird mode, right? Bam. Nice imitation. A horizontal slice. Was that it? Next is the stab. You want to Z target, hold forward with the joystick, and swing the remote. And then a sprint attack is where you shake the nunchuck, which is nice. Shake that nunchuck. And the lastly is the jump attack, which is where you press A while Z targeting. Nice. Thanks, LSP. So, I think I get it, kind of. Maybe not. So this means that anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up... What? There's a monkey with a rose on its head. And with a buttocks on it. Beth's face is like, oh, what are the monkeys? Anyway, you have to chase after them, and before we actually go, I'm gonna cut this pumpkin in half, yeah. And we have to babysit. Of all Zelda games, we have to babysit these brats that don't even frickin' listen to a word that they're said. Don't you know at the age of 9, you're not supposed to go in the woods by yourself? I mean, come on. Jesus. Tallow and Mallow are chasing like crazy people after that monkey. I can't keep up with those two. Well, neither can I without a horse. That's why I have Sir Glute. Because why not? They went that way. The rest is up to you, LSP. I don't assume as to why it wouldn't be up to me. I'm like the only person left that actually has some sense. Like, literally. But you go this way, and let's just say some things happen. We're in Farron Woods. This is the back side of the village. But you go this way, and... doo-doo-doo. And, I want to point out that I was literally at full thrash, and, like, opponent just said, no, I'm not going to jump that fence because I don't feel like it. Jump. Can we jump it? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Anyway, about that is that you come across quite a few patches where you actually get to blow opponent's song, like patches of grass, which is nice. And before we actually go into this cave, I actually want to get something. Yes, this man is the weirdest man in the game. Look at him. His afro is a bird's nest. He's like, the hell do you want, man? Alright. You want to get the lantern from this man, because it's just the way that things go. He gives you the lantern for free. All I have to do is talk to him. Anyway. See you later. Got the lantern already. Doobity-doo. Nice. Let's not waste the oil, because you actually do have to refill it quite a few times in this game. You found a plywood sword. It's Talos. Why would it not be Talos? Because I don't see anybody else who is holding that thing, to be honest. Like, Jesus. Anyway, let's light some torches, because why not? And, this is our first cave, and this is our second treasure chest, I believe. Right through here. You burn these webs down, and pretty much just go through with it. And actually, can we jump attack that jar on the first try? Yeah! Because why not? Because why not? And through here, we actually get our second treasure chest, which is right here. A yellow rupee, which is pretty nice to have along with you. And, your default wallet, which is what you start off with in the beginning of the game, you can hold 300 as the maximum. So, you want to upgrade that from time to time, so... But I'll be showing you how to do that way later on. I'm pretty sure everybody who's played this game knows how at this point, but still, as definitiveness goes, I'm going to show it anyway, or at least say that I will. But you go outside, and some things happen. Yeah, look at that. We're still in Farron Woods. Yee. But out here, you actually want to do something. Let's actually leave the enemies alone for now, because I don't want to defeat all of them. But there is something that we can get, which is lovely if we go this way. Let's actually get a chart up really quick, because I have one. Ow. Thanks for biting me, Deku Baba. But straight through this room, or this room in the cave at least. Let's kill these guys. Let's light these torches really quick. And it spawns another chest, which is just lovely. And first of all, first things first is that we get a small key for later use, and it's our first piece of heart. It's the first piece of heart in the game. There are 45 of them. Make sure that you get these if you want to 100% complete the game. So, doobity-doo. So we have the key, and now that we have this, we can actually progress on through the woods. So, yay for that. Doobity-doo. And straight this way. There are some chests that reappear throughout these woods. It doesn't actually appear until like this place becomes all misty and gloomy looking. So you want to keep your eye out if you want to get every single chest. Again, I'm not going to aim for them, but I will get every single one that I see at least. But you go this way, and what are you going to do? Just what are you going to do? Just what are you going to do? Let's actually head off this way and see what happens. I'm not going to kill those guys, but still. You're probably asking me, roar, whee! Hey, punish the evildoers. Yeah. What the f... What is wrong? Oh yeah, I gotta frickin' take out every single one. In order to go shopping at that place without getting attacked by the bird. There's two more in front of me. So sorry, please forgive me. Yeah, you pecked me in the nuts. You pecked me in the frickin' gonads. I'm not gonna forgive you for shit. So just for your immatureness of a bird, I'm just gonna kill these last two in terms of aggression because you decided, hey, I'm gonna frickin' nap at your gonads. Welcome. Hey, buy something, anything. Well, I actually do want something. Let's actually get sharpened up and ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence. I gotta make that joke. But still. Let's actually get oil because we need this. Yes. We need oil. You will run out. And I know what you're thinking. Should I pay this guy or run off? Let's throw in a buck or two. Let's do 15. That's a bit on the skimpy side. You know what? I don't give a shit. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna empty my frickin' wallet here. Take the frickin' rest. That's right. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Run over here, and you will come across your third treasure chest. Right here. Pretty lovely. Pretty lovely. Pretty lovely. And through the gallows and through these little walls, we can see that there's something worth having around, which is this monkey and tallow. Yes, I'm saving these two. Why? I don't know, because I'm such a freaking idiot. I let these two go off on their own. But you want to free these two from their cage, and there you go. If you hadn't come, LSP, gee, me and that monkey would have gotten eaten probably. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. LSP, you're not gonna mention this to my dad, are you? He's always telling me to never, ever go into the forest because he says it's dangerous. So you really can't tell him. Really, you have to promise. LSP. My son told me that Tallow disappeared into the woods and had not returned. I came as soon as I heard. But it looks like you have brought him home already. I apologize. Such a task should not fall onto you. Tell me, have you noticed how strange this wood seems lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, LSP, tomorrow is finally the day. You will be departing for Hyrule. I think it's a good thing that I have given this task to you. Good luck, and return safely. If you are lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. So, almost time for you to get going, huh, LSP? So how's about we finish up early today, bud? Yes. Even though Epona's right there, I could literally just could have, like, ran over to her, and, like, instead of just doing this. But still. You get onto Epona, or Sorgaloot, like me, and let's get started, and what we're going to do right now is herd these goats again. Same method as before, even though there's a few more goats this time. There's 10 extra goats, which is kind of funny. Anyway, you want to actually lure these guys into like the angle and get them straight on. Doo-ba-doo-doo. And again, this angling, it just kind of does take a while, but still. It does actually help at the end of the day, which is nice. And this goat, I don't know why, is being stubborn. I guess you're just going to have those goats sometimes. Because why not? And if I can actually get it to turn, yeah, like that. And there we go. I could normally do that in like a minute and 10 seconds. But for whatever this reason, I don't know why, but... anyway. Things happen. Things happen. Anyway. When we are out of here. Actually, before we leave, I do actually want to go and bring up something. If I actually go in here, this does remind me of a game that I played in the past. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about it. I'm pretty sure anybody who's played The Last of Us will probably know what I'm talking about. The second game is just, yeah, that PTSD though. My gosh. Anyway. Go this way, and doobie-doo, jump the fences. Or not, like me. We're going this way. Like any regular father, like, would make that face. Sorry, had to bring that up. Done here for the day, LSP? Well, nice work. The royal gift Russell told you about is ready, so you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. Now, the royal family requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad at the representative if Ordon were to be late for such an occasion. You get me, lad? The path before you was a long one, my sweet horse, but please bear LSP safely along it. Wait, what's this? What happened? She's injured, isn't she? I don't even see anything! I don't even do anything! How could you? You're pushing Sir Glue too hard again. I bet you hurt her leg jumping fences, didn't you? Now, really, I need to get so hard with him. that moment always freaking gets me in this game. I'm not even joking. You poor thing. He's like, women? Women. That's just lovely, Ilya. Way to leave me with such a, like, collection of words of encouragement. That's just beautiful. Wait, Ilya! What a father of wisdom. Oh, this won't do. That was bad. What's a father to do? There's no way you'll be able to deliver our town's gift without Sir Glute. Hey! Yes, this will happen every time that you talk to this. Well, not every time, but still. Be mindful about the goats. They will tend to run and wander a bit. Make sure you get them, and doobity-doo. Sorry about that, LSP, but thanks to you, that goat didn't get away. Well, better get our own herd, and you know what you gotta do about Sir Glute. Maybe we can head up to where Illy is and just want to get a horse back. Yeah. But I think, for the sake of this episode, we have done enough. So, with that being said, in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, I cannot talk tonight, but still, in the next episode, we will see what is up with Ilya and her attitude. With that being said, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else. Peace out, everyone.